BC's Public Safety Minister says the City of Surrey has rejected the province's final offer to support a transition to a municipal police force. Mike Farnworth says the deadline for a deal was 4 p.m. Tuesday. As Meera Bains reports, Surrey's mayor argues forcing them to move away from the RCMP could come with massive costs to taxpayers.
Public Safety Minister Mike Farnworth announced the City of Surrey has said no to its latest offer. He says the city reached out in January to negotiate a deal and resolve the long-running dispute. The province's deadline was 4 o'clock today.
Mayor Brenda Locke and Surrey City Council have failed to act in the best interest of the people of Surrey. Once again, they have demonstrated they want to continue this conflict rather than working together to complete the transition and keep people safe.
He said last week the mayor of Surrey wrote to him that council had agreed in principle to the financial commitment that the province is offering, but ultimately the answer was no.
The province will use the $150 million to support the transition directly until it is completed. Any additional costs that end up getting passed on to the people of Surrey are the result of the failure of the mayor and council.
The province says Surrey rejected an offer of $150 million over 5 years and an offer to pay the difference in salaries if SPS salaries were more in 2029 for another 5 years, up to $20 million per year. Farnworth says an agreement was even reached in principle between BC and the federal government that would ensure the RCMP can support the SPS as police of jurisdiction. He also pointed out the agreement meant there would be no reason for police-related tax increases for at least a decade. Earlier today, Surrey Mayor Brenda Locke, who campaigned on a promise of keeping the RCMP in Surrey, pointed out the cost of the transition. She announced the city's draft budget and a 7% tax hike.
The fact is, the Surrey Police Service is eating into our ability to deliver new projects. However, our focus has always been Surrey residents, and we will provide for our citizens with the improvements and the amenities in our city that they deserve.
What hangs in the balance is that both sides are due in BC Supreme Court at the end of the month. The city asked for a judicial review of the province's decision. Still, Farnworth says the transition will move ahead, and he looks forward to announcing the target date of a change of command, with more information coming next week. Meera Bains, CBC News, Victoria.